A lot of rappers are known for their styles, whether it's their style of rapping, whether it's their style of clothes that they wear, or just a style of, personality and flair that they have, the way they carry themselves. But style is such an important part of the hip hop culture, so I figured it'd be a great topic to talk about today. Let's get right into it.
You know that we coming liars. I'ma keep praying to God, tell those little niggas stop it. Tell my mama that I got this. You know that we coming liars.
What's going on, guys? It's Pimp Fried Rice. Welcome to the Music into Millions podcast, the show where we give independent rappers the tools and resources needed to be successful without waiting on a record label. This discussion was actually brought up to me by someone who is in the Music into Millions Discord, which, side note, if you guys want to join that, hit the link down below and you can be connected with other rappers just like yourself. He hit me up and he was like, there are a lot of talk that I've been seeing about like how you need to have a specific style in order to fit as a rapper, or if you have a specific style, you're going to get on faster, you're going to, blow up to be even bigger than you would have been. And he was asking me like, is it true? Should I be focused on the style of like clothes that I'm wearing, the way that I carry myself, like the style that I have as a rapper, or is that really not that important? And I figured that was a great topic to talk about because that was something as a kid I always felt like if you don't dress like a rapper and if you don't look like how the rappers look, you're never going to be a rapper, you're not going to blow up. And that wasn't just me as a kid, that kind of carried on to my teenage years, even into my young adult, to where I kind of just got to the point where it's like I really don't care how I dress. I'm going to dress how I want to dress. I'm going to dress how I want to, which is something I'm going to talk about in this video. It doesn't matter what style you have, it just matters if you carry yourself like an individual, like an original person, and like you, which is something I'm going to discuss in this video. If you follow trends and follow style, I will admit that you will rise to the top faster. Like if you follow what all the other rappers are doing, whether that's the clothes, the style of rapping, you are going to blow up faster because when you follow a wave, you follow a trend, people associate you with people who are more popular. You kind of latch on to those people that already have success from that. So that is cool in that regards because you're going to see success a little bit faster, but there's a chance that that success is just going to poof, disappear. You know what I mean? When that trend goes away or that style changes or evolves into something else, if you don't continuously evolve with that style and keep up to date on what's new and trending, you're going to essentially just, die in the, I forget how the expression goes, die in the, come on brain. You'll just get left in the dust. We'll say that because my brain doesn't want to work right now. So you don't want to get left in the dust. Don't just hop on trends because it looks cool or you feel like you're going to connect with people faster. You want to just start to develop your own style and just be yourself, be original. Don't feel like you need to, I saw a little baby with a bunch of chains, so I gotta go get a bunch of chains. Or, I saw, T Grizzly with a crazy grill in his mouth, so now I gotta go to get a crazy grill in my mouth. Or Drake dresses in, all black, moody looking clothes, so I gotta go wear black, or, whatever. Don't feel like just because the rappers that you listen to and the rappers that you look up to are wearing a certain thing or carrying themselves in a certain way that you need to do that too. You probably came from a completely different lifestyle than they came from. You probably came from a different area of the world, so you know a completely different style, a different way of talking, a different way of carrying yourself. Don't try to copy somebody else because, like I said, you may rise to the top faster if you're riding on a trend, but as soon as that trend disappears, so will you. Also, on top of that, if you're chasing a specific style that's not your own style, not something that is like matching to you and your personality, you're always going to be second best. And what I mean by that is everybody in this world is an individual, meaning everybody is the original, you're one of one, like there's nobody else in this world who's exactly like you, which means if you try to act like somebody else or dress like somebody else or carry yourself like somebody else, that you're essentially only ever going to be able to be second best. You can never be a better version of that person than they are. Meaning, you can't be a better Drake than Drake is. You can't be a better Kanye than Kanye is. You need to be the best version of you. Whenever I'm dressing myself or carrying myself or doing anything, I think, how would Pimp Fried Rice act? Honestly, I don't think like that. I just do what I'm going to do because if I'm so focused on what would this person do, what would this person say, I'm not acting like myself anymore. I'm acting like what I think that person would act like. Does that make sense? You don't want to act like every other rapper out there, actor out there, famous person out there, because that person's already out there. They already have their specific place in the world. They carved out their name in the world. That's why they have those people that like them and fuck with them and follow them, because they're original and they're themselves. If you try to be that person, first off, you're probably going to get like recognized as a biter or a copier or someone who steals style. But on top of that, you're never going to be as good as that person. And I don't know about you, but I don't like to be second place. I like to be first place. I like to be the best. So damn sure I'm going to be the best pimp fried rice that I can be. I'm not going to try to be Kanye. I'm not going to try to be Kurt Cobain. I'm not going to try to be the people that I'm inspired by. I'm going to look at them for inspiration, but I'm going to pull different things. So I'm going to say, oh, okay, I like this about Kanye's style. I like this about Kurt Cobain's style. I like this about Young Thug's style. I'm going to pull it all together, and I'm actually going to create my own style based off of that. Which brings me to point number 3, which is you can actually create your own style if you just pull from all of these different inspirations. Because just like I said, how there's no one in the world that's just like you, there's also no one in the world that has all the same influences that you do. There may be someone who has a lot of the same influences, like your friends and the people you hang out with, but they don't have all the same influences, which means you're going to be pulling inspiration for your style, for your rapping, for whatever it is in your life from all these different fields. Like when I pull inspiration from stuff, I'm pulling inspiration from anime, I'm pulling inspiration from skateboarding, I'm pulling inspiration from just like the rock stars that I love, I'm pulling inspiration from the inventors, the creators that I love, the leaders, the innovators, all these different aspects of life, marketing people that I like. Stuff that I know other people don't like, because no one just sits at home late at night and reads marketing books like I do. At least none of my friends do. They all look at me like I'm crazy. But I have a different set of influences than all of my friends, than all of my family. So if I pull from all of these resources and I take my favorite thing from this, my favorite thing from this, my favorite thing from this, and I make a combination of all those together, my style is going to be different than anyone else has seen before, but it's also going to be a true reflection of myself. And now, a really great book, this is a side note, if you guys want to check out, you should check out the book How to Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon, I forget how to say his name. It is an awesome book. It talks about this topic where just pulling from different inspiration sources to create your art is the best way to do it. It's not stealing if you take your favorite things and don't copy them. You just use them as a point of inspiration, as a foundation to start, and then you add your own flair to it. That works with music, works with style, it works with the way you dress, it works with the way you talk. It literally works with everything in this world. I highly recommend checking out that book. But also, fans are going to connect more with you if you have your own style. If you're trying to fit into other people's styles, you're going to get lumped in with other people in that style. But if you have your own style that no one can compare to anything else, you're not going to be in a category with everyone else. You're going to be in a category of your own. And when you're in a category of your own, fans actually connect with you more. They connect with you faster because they're like, I've never seen anybody like this person before that dresses this way, that talks this way, that makes music like this. I like this guy. I feel like I can relate to him. I feel like I have similarities to this man. And the more similarities a person sees in you to themselves, the more they're going to connect with you, the more they're going to feel like you guys are friends, and they're going to want to share your music, listen to your music, tune into your stuff. That's what we want, guys. We want fans to connect with us. We don't want fans to connect with us who is acting like Drake or who is acting like, insert famous rapper name here. We want fans to connect with us. Me as a person, like the individual, Jared Stong, Pimp Fried Rice. I want people to connect with me, and the only way they can connect with me is if I act like me. Does that make sense? You need to act like yourself in order to have fans who are going to be attracted to you. If I act like everybody else, if I dress like everybody else, these fans are only going to like me for fitting that mold or for being that specific style. But when I am true to myself and I'm original and I put it out there, I give fans the option to either I like this guy or I don't like this guy. And I've talked about in other videos before how it's okay that not everyone is going to like you. I'm not going to go super in depth in this video, but it's okay. You don't need everybody in the world to like you. It's actually better for you and for your fan base if some people don't like you, because you don't want everybody as a fan. Trust me. You just want the people that connect with you, that fit with you and your style and your brand and your personality. So to answer the question from the beginning of this video, I don't think you need to focus on having a specific style. I don't think that you need a certain style in order to fit the rapper mold. I think what you need to do is just focus on being you and having fun and living your life in the best way possible that you would do. So dress the way you would want to dress, talk the way you would want to talk, do what you would want to do. That's how fans are going to connect with you, not with anyone else. Guys, drop a comment. What is one way that separates you from every other rapper in the world? Let me know. Is it a personality trait? Is it the way you dress? Is it the way you act? Is it the way you talk? What separates you from everybody else? Let me know, because everybody's an individual and I'm curious to see what makes you different. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Come on, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Don't forget to share this on your Instagram and tag me in it if you want a chance to be shouted out in Friday's video. With that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day. Catch you on Wednesday. Peace.